What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. And I hope everyone's having a great day on this wonderful Thursday. And we're going to talk about the Hornets. The Hornets. So last night, the Hornets played the lowly Thunder. The Thunder, as you know, had a bunch of injuries. Their key players are not playing. They pretty much told veteran players to miss a year because they're trying to rebuild and get good draft picks. With all that, the Thunder competed with the Hornets. The Thunder matched the intensity with the Hornets. And even though the Thunder lost this game 113 to 102, I can honestly say that this is not a good side by the Charlotte Hornets. I'm going to tell you why. Teams like this, that's playing a bunch of G Leaguers and players that couldn't even average more than 10 points in a game. Teams like this, you're supposed to handle business. That's what being a professional is all about. But what I saw was a travesty in itself, and I see Shines making excuses for mediocrity. Here at New Media, we don't make excuses for mediocrity. But I'm going to give some props to certain players. Shout out to Miles Bridges. Shout out to Brad Wanamaker. I'm coming around to Brad Wanamaker. I'm going to tell you why. Brad Wanamaker is the ultimate professional. He doesn't try to do things outside of his skill set. He's not trying to play hero ball. He's playing within the offense. And he's the type of athlete that you want for depth purposes on your team to build around Lamelo Ball. Shout out to Jalen McDaniels. Jalen McDaniels was on fire. And me and Coach Joe have told you guys that all Jalen McDaniels needed was playing time. Jalen McDaniels shot 9 for 14 field goals, 21 points, 6 rebounds, even 3 assists. Jalen McDaniels did his thing. What's up, rap guy? He said, I want Lonzo out of New Orleans ASAP. We've been saying it. But some of y'all favorite YouTubers out here think that he's in a good situation with the Pelicans. You know that's not the truth. Hassan says they falling apart without LaMelo. I can say this. They don't look the same at all. Now, they got away with it against easy teams. But you know what's funny? All I did was I went on Twitter last night and I kept it with common sense. I told everybody that I would not judge this team until the end of April. The Eastern Conference, it's war right now. The Hawks are now at the 4th seed. The Miami Heat are playing better. So all the other people saying, oh, we want, the dumbest thing I ever heard. The dumbest thing I ever heard myself was when someone said that people in New Media want the Hornets to lose to make LaMelo look good. No, LaMelo has already validated his play by breaking records. Nobody wants the Hornets to lose. Besides, why would we want LaMelo to be associated with losing? We was just honest about the 4th seed is gonna look a little. The playoff seeds in the East is gonna look a lot different with the improvements of other teams. Whew, bless you, bless you. Shout out to Taufik. Hassan says the Hornets are at the 4th seed right now. Yeah, they're at the 4th seed, but how long can it last? They cannot have a losing streak. The Hornets can't afford to have a losing streak. The Eastern Conference is so close. The Knicks are 25-27, and they're the 8th seed. The Hornets are 26-24, which tells you they can't afford to have any losing streaks. The Pacers are the 9th seed, 23-27. Nobody in the Eastern Conference that's trying to get to the playoffs cannot afford to lose important games. Rob God says, is Oladipo going to be healthy? We'll see. Says going to be tough without Lamelo, Gordon, and Monk. If somehow they hold on to the 4th seed, JB may get Coach of the Year consideration. If they get the 4th seed, that would be a miracle. Looking at this schedule, and I showed y'all the schedule, so it's pretty tough. Shout out to TB in the house. Says going to be tough with them. Okay, you already said that. Yeah, the Miami Heat, don't sleep on the Miami Heat. Tessin 123 says, I'm not impressed by the Hornets right now. We will see what they're going to be at the end of the month. Yeah, we'll see. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share the content on social media. Make sure support all the videos. Taufik says, happy they're back in a 4th seed, but we'll see at the end of the month. The 5th seed have a better record than the Charlotte Hornets. Atlanta's looking good. They got depth. They got Lou Williams coming off the bench doing his thing. Uncle Vern in the building. He said, hey, get them likes up. TB says, I low-key think the Hornets are getting blackballed by players because of Michael Jordan. Taufik says, DJ, you know the Hornets fans, you like the ones or the delusional. They take constructive criticism against their team as hate because of truth. You know what? You know what's crazy, man? All I'm saying is don't get mad at us for pointing out truth. Taufik, you saw it too on social media, on Twitter. I posted the schedule and I said that I'll judge this team at the end of the month. Boy, I had so many emotional beta energy in my timeline that I retweeted it. Everybody just laughing because people are getting mad about truth. Shouldn't you like truth? Truth is like, wouldn't you think certain fans would like to hear honesty from their organization? And shout out to J&J Video. She says, what's up, brother DJ chat fam? Smash the like button. New Media Nation United. You know what it is. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the link and put it in the chat. And make sure your mics are good. Make sure you're not delaying when y'all come on the stream. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about expectations. We're going to talk about is it wrong to call out certain things that's wrong with the Hornets? I don't think it is. I think it's I think the best thing you could do is be objective and call it out. You know what's crazy? When I made videos saying that Lamelo was passive in one game, they were out there saying, "That's right, DJ. That's honesty. I like it." But when I say something about James Borrego, Devontae Tebe-Graham, look what they do. Oh, he just want the Hornets to lose. No, I don't. Trust me, I'll be happy if the Hornets are winning when LaMelo gets back so they can prepare for the playoffs. I want that to happen. That's what I would like to see. Nobody wants their favorite players to be associated with losers. Shout out to Call Me Fahu says, yes, sir. New media, get them likes up. Get the likes up, share the video, social medias, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. That's all I wanted to see from this team. I wanted to see the Hornets blow the Thunder out. And I was disappointed. You cannot take your team to another level when you don't take care of business, when you play down to competition. So we got the homie AJ Watson in the building. AJ, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, what's good, DJ?
Good, man. Bless. So, AJ, did you see anything wrong by me constructively criticizing the Hornets on not handling business against a team full of G Leaguers, which is the Thunder?
See, here's the thing.
SBA's not playing that at all either.
See, here's the thing. We are basically last year's team without Gordon Hayward, Lamelo Ball, and Malik Monk. Our team wasn't good last year. Let's be honest. My team wasn't good last year. That's why we got the number 3 overall pick and Lamelo Ball. And with Lamelo Ball, we're above 500 team. But without Lamelo Ball, we're not the worst, but we're in the middle of the pack. And in order to keep our record, we're going to have to fight harder than any other team. For example, the Hawks. The Hawks were on the bottom of the seed in the beginning, but now they're starting to get things together. You know, the team is starting to build chemistry, and now they're building up, creeping up. And look at the Knicks. People thought the Knicks, but no, they got Julius Randle. Julius Randle's an all-star. He's starting to, become a big star in New York, and the team is starting to creep up too. So people just have to understand is that we don't have most of our stars are injured, and Gordon Hayward. I don't agree with MJ giving Gordon Hayward that money, but I'm not going to. He is kind of helping us win a couple games. Not every game, but just a couple of games. He's making the team better from last year. Last year we had no stars, no major stars. Now we have about, I'll say 2, because Lamelo is a superstar, and Stephen A. Don't get me on Stephen A. Smith, man, on ESPN.
Yeah, I know he's doing some shucking and jiving as usual, brother. I've mentioned that Gordon Hayward is not a number 1 option. He's not a bad player. He's just not worth $120 million. Now, a lot of emotional beta energy folks, of course, will say that that's talking down on Gordon Hayward. No, that's realistic. He's not a person that you will pay $120 million for, which is a fact. But that's a loss. Not having LaMelo, not having Gordon Hayward, not having Malik Monk, that's a loss. But it's funny that they're saying that LaMelo fans are accusing them of wanting them to lose to make LaMelo look good. LaMelo already looked good by putting this team in position to be in playoff contention. He's not playing now, but he's done enough. He's broke records. He's done his thing. I want the Hornets to win, so when LaMelo comes back, they could go back, to really taking this thing to another level. My thing is, April is the toughest month every year in basketball because teams will get desperate. Look, you pointed out the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks last month was kicking the tires pretty much. Now they're at the 5th seed right now. They were the 4th seed, but the Hornets won against the lowly Thunder. But what you think about that, my brother?
Yeah, based on our schedule, it's going to be really tough because we're going against the Bucks, the Lakers, the Nets again. We're going against all those top teams in April, and I think, honestly, I'll say this: if you don't stay the 4th, 5th, I think we can at least stay the 6th to 10th. But even that is going to be really tough without any of our key players.
Exactly. And it's funny. We've mentioned on the show about Jalen McDaniels that he need to get more minutes. As soon he starts, he put up 21 points.
Jalen McDaniels should be a full-time starting center. I don't give a hell about Cody Zeller or Bismack. Hell, Bismack, they need to buy him out immediately.
They get him out of there, man.
He's not helping the team. Talking about he mentoring Melo Ball. Ain't he no mentor? What the hell he been doing all these years?
I mean, they cool with each other, but he ain't got no mentor like that. I don't know what they talk about. That's why I said old media be making up everything just to fit the status quo, man.
And if James Borrego is not saying that Cody Zeller or Bismack Biyombo is not working, put in I don't know, Nick Richards, Vernon Carey, who's sitting on the bench not playing. You're literally playing 2 old dudes who don't even know how to play basketball anymore, and sitting out 2 young players who have promise, who have potential on the bench.
Hey, I gotta bring in somebody, man. Y'all know who it is, man. Y'all know.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.
Uncle Vern.
Hey, what's good, DJ? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. How you doing, OG?
Man, same here, bro. Man, can't help but keep waking up, bro. Keep waking
exactly,
up,
man.
The
morning show.
Hey, but yeah. Hey, what I think about the show is this, man. Look here, I like the topic and everything that you're talking about, and yeah, they going downhill now that the Melo ain't there. That's already understood. All that stuff is explanatory. It's already understood. It ain't no question about that. It didn't matter if they ain't gonna be. Go ahead.
Yeah, OG, I wanted to ask you what do you got to say to these shines that are pretty much saying that that fans of LaMelo are really complaining because they want the Hornets to lose for calling out the truth. We said there's going to be a tough schedule, and you can't. They're not gonna. It's tough to go 500 with that schedule without LaMelo, Gordon Hayward, even Malik Monk on top of that.
Right. Well, I say it's the truth. Like I said, it's already DJ. It's self-explanatory. Regardless what they said, don't make a difference. This is already obvious. Without Melo, man, it ain't gonna be too much of no going on. Hayward could be there now, but it's still gonna be chaos, man. Honestly, they can't live up to what they missing. So what the Shine said don't make no difference. That ain't gonna make them a better team without them players. Even with them players, it ain't gonna make them that much of a greater team, actually.
Right.
Playoff team, but yeah, that's it. It's just explanatory, DJ. It ain't like, well, we know what I think about what the Shine say. I don't listen to them. Be honest with you, I just know common sense. Common sense is they can't
exactly
be weak. They can't be missing and be stronger at missing. That don't work. So right now you did what right now, like it said in the NBA, next man up.
Uh-huh.
See if that philosophy is going to work with the Hornets. I don't think so.
OG, I let everybody know today that I want the Hornets to be winning, so that when Lamelo comes back, they could be in good playoff seeding, and Lamelo can do his thing. Nobody wants them to lose,
Right.
but we just know that the
right.
schedule's getting tougher.
Right. Well, see, especially with me, and I said about you, you have an investment in their future. You have it.
Right.
You see an investment in their future. You see a bright future for them. And that's all you want. You want a bright future for him and them. You understand me? So it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
And
I think Melo has about 1 more week until he gets reevaluated with his injury, so he might can come back early, early April or early May. You never know.
mhm.
Yeah. You sound good.
I'm gonna read these games again for both of you guys on the panel, and y'all tell me if this remaining schedule easy or not. Friday, the Bucks. Then after that, the Hawks, Lakers, Cavs, Nets, Trailblazers, Knicks, Bulls, who are hungry to make the playoffs, Cavs, Celtics, who are desperate right now, Bucks, and Celtics at the end of their April schedule. That is murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Boy, that schedule is
don't look good for
tough.
the home team, huh, DJ?
Whoo, that schedule is tough. I try to prepare Hornets fans because they like, oh yeah, you just want to talk positive about LaMelo. You know what's crazy, OG? When I made a video that LaMelo was being passive, they were all in the comments talking about, oh, I like this video. Yeah, you being objective. But as soon as I say something about James Borrego and their beloved Tebe, boy, they all in a bunch.
Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't be mentioned. Hey, I was gonna call you and question that movie, the movie you did with Zoe yesterday. I like that in you. I didn't want to hear it. I already knew it was the truth anyway. I know he shy away. I know he do all that. I didn't want to hear it, DJ, but I sucked it in anyway, and I hit the like button on it too. You understand me?
Exactly, OG. And I
look,
like to bring in.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry about that, OG. I like to bring in another OG, Coach Joe. What's good?
What's up, man? What's up, DJ?
Man, we doing good today.
That's good, Coach.
How you doing, OG? That's my OG right there. What's up, OG?
It's all good. It's all good. Me and DJ in the house, man.
Good. What's up, AJ?
Hey, what's good?
Good. Good to see y'all, fam. How you doing, JJ?
Good, honey. How you doing? Hey,
I'm doing
Hey, awesome. Uncle Vern. Hey, DJ. Hey, everybody.
Hey, JJ.
What's up?
Good morning to the family in the chat. How y'all doing this morning? So good to see everybody. You're looking so lovely. Wouldn't you agree?
I would. Sexual chocolate.
Wow, we got an all-star panel today. Shout out to Drop the Mic. He said, "What's good,
hey.
New media?" You know what it is, man.
How you doing, DJ?
He's been having some good videos.
Oh yeah, interviews. Y'all subscribe to Drop the Mic, man. He had an interview the other day. Boston Scott of the Eagles. So expect more of that from him. Underrated channel.
Yeah, it was good.
And OG Coach Joe, I'm blessed, man. To talk basketball, to talk hoops, to be around you. It's like a family reunion.
Yes.
Spirit is pure, and it's all love from the Most High. And it's a blessing. But Coach Joe, I just told everybody the schedule again because we know we're talking about the schedule.
Right.
And if you looked on Twitter, there was a firestorm, a little mini firestorm, because I posted the schedule and I said that it's going to be an interesting month. I'm not going to judge the Hornets till the end of the year. Some people are saying, well, DJ, you're too hard on this team. No, I'm realistic difference. And then here's a kicker, Coach Joe.
Yes.
Some people are saying, oh, they just want the Hornets to lose to make LaMelo look good. Wrong. LaMelo has already proven his skill set. The Hornets could lose all their games, and Lamelo will still be looked at really good. So it really doesn't matter. They can win all their games. I mean, they can win all their games, and it won't change a thing. Here's the problem.
I mean, that makes it actually even better, DJ, because I think I told you this before. It looks better for him to be a part of a winning organization.
Facts.
So he doesn't want to be part of a losing ass team.
Yeah, why would we want the Hornets to lose?
Right. That makes no sense at all.
Well,
As long as go ahead, Coach.
Vern.
I was going to say, as long as they got Melo on there, they gonna be too much losing, man. I'm telling you, man.
I know that's right, Uncle Vern.
Hey,
that's right.
Hey, I'm telling you. Matter of fact, we gonna question that loser stuff up out right now. This season, going into next season, and the rest of the season, there ain't gonna be no more of that kind of talk.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ, I have a quick question before I go.
Yes.
Okay, so if the Hornets would have traded for a valuable big like Vucevic or Miles Turner, would you think differently of the Hornets?
It would definitely help. But the Hornets' problem is beyond even a player. It's really the game within the game with coaches.
It's that coaching style.
Yeah, favoritism with
Right.
players. You saw Jalen McDaniels had 21 points. He should have been playing this whole season. That's the crap we're talking about.
Can I answer that, please?
Oh, absolutely, OG.
AJ, let me ask you a question, my brother. Would you be happy with a surgeon you getting ready to go into surgery with that got 30-40% on his test, or one that got 70 or 80% on their test?
70-80%.
All right, then there it is, right there. You just said it yourself. You ain't gonna be happy either until Borrego's gone, because he's in the 30s.
Yeah, he needs to go. He needs to get out of here. I didn't like him last year. I didn't like him the year before when he was new with Kemba Walker. He didn't do nothing with that team. And now this year we got Melo Ball. He's not even treating him like a number 3 overall pick. He's treating him like an undrafted player.
Talk to him.
Treating him like a redheaded stepchild.
Hey, Jay, but I'm gonna tell you something. Don't get caught up in the hype, though. See, everybody else know that ain't the case, and they can't fool everybody because everybody else is the ones buying tickets and buying those subscriptions to those NBA games. So
he better get the
keys. I tell you right now, don't get fooled by the hype, bro. For real, I'm telling you, man. Melo gonna shine, man. Even right now, he's shining. He hurt. He gonna shine, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, Uncle Vern. Let me address this person in the chat, Paul Bear. I don't know why you're using somebody's info, but you keep saying, and I'm gonna read Taufik so I could. Taufik says, Paul, no one hates the team. If you can't take constructive criticism, you can leave. That's my guy. You need to read between the lines, but I see you can't do that. Yeah, this channel's not for emotional people. And Taufik is correct. This is for constructive criticism. Again, nobody wants the Hornets to be losing because nobody wants Lamelo around losers. Let's get that out the way.
And let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a Hornets fan. I've been a Hornets fan for almost 20 years. I've seen what they did, what they always do to stars. Look at what they did to Kemba Walker. Did they give him help? Did they provide him with help? No. Instead, they gave him Nicholas Batum. Al Jefferson, yeah, he was good, but he was past his prime. They gave him nothing, and he left. So what do you think they're going to do to Melo? I trust that they're going to give him a chance, but can I fully trust him 100%? No, I'm only doing 50-50 because you never know what's going to happen in the future. You never know.
There it is. Facts brought to you by AJ.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace and love to the Most High, and DJ. I hope you continue to grow, and I hope this channel will be the top 1% in YouTube. I can guarantee that in the next couple of years.
And I like when you said guarantee it will. and this is the Most High's doing at the end of the day. So I'm just following its lead, and excited where the journey's going to take me. Shout out to Drop the Mic. He said the show's called DJ's Raw and Cut Truth. Exactly. And we're going to give you the raw content that you deservedly need. Again, I make no bones about it. I'm a Meloholic. I like watching the brother play. Y'all keep coming in here and say, you're not a Hornets fan. I don't care. I'm here to watch Lamelo, man. That dude is the truth.
And it's like what makes us so wrong, because the whole country is now watching the Hornets. Nobody was watching Hornets before Lamelo was on there. So what makes us so wrong for following that same narrative?
Because sometimes
I'm following them now, and Melo ain't playing. Hey,
go ahead, Coach, baby. Go ahead, baby.
I'm following right now. Melo ain't. Matter of fact, no, them I following them. I'm praying for them.
Facts.
What was you gonna say, Coach?
See, for me, it's this thing is elementary. If you want it to be elementary, if you don't want it to be elementary and you want it to be complicated because you're used to things that are complicated and used to things that are hard and used to things not having any clarity, then that's what you're looking for. We don't have that here. We got clarity here. See, McDaniels, I said on the show yesterday. Remember, DJ, you asked me, me and you talked on the phone, asked me what I think they're gonna do against Oklahoma City, and I said against the G League they should win, and they did win. I didn't expect McDaniels to lead him in scoring because I didn't look at the lineups to see who was playing. But the point is, DJ has been saying this forever and a day, that this boy should be playing like his brother's playing down in Minnesota. But this dude here is not on that page. Just this organization, these people here own something else. And just because we calling out that something else, that don't mean that we hate him. And not only that, JJ said it correctly. Most people watching the Hornets right now was watching because of Melo. That's why they jumped off ship when he got hurt. Hello. Facts. So, I don't know. I can understand feeling like the redheaded stepchild and not getting no respect and no love. I get it. Somebody got something to say. I get it. But we can't change the facts because of your feelings. Right. This is a 33% something winning coach. This dude does not have a record that says that he is a winning coach. So stop trying to tell me that he is.
No, Borrego ain't doing nothing but trying to copy behind that one out there in San Antonio. That's all he's trying to do. You better, if you're going to copy something, copy the plays. You can't copy his plays because everybody know his plays. So you got to copy your own style. Don't copy somebody else. If you're going to make a style, make your own style. Don't be like somebody else, because you're a false equivalent of that man out there in San Antonio.
Y'all know James Borrego is not his real name, right?
Yeah, I think he changed it. The up and up.
Yeah,
what is it? Pepe Le Pew?
It's Ray Romano.
Oh.
yeah, he changed it to Americanized it.
Everybody loves Raymond, right?
I like that.
Damn, that dude looks like Raymond.
Well, he better wish his name was Raymond. He'd be more likable.
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't get over that. I mean, and I'm going back a couple weeks or like a week. I mean, I got so pissed off during the Celtics game when he got off he was back and forth, arms waving and shit. Excuse my French. Talking about, when Devontae got fouled. I'm like, what? Where was that reaction when Lamelo was getting banged up all over the field? He's so sometimey.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
See, for me, JJ, what you just articulated there is some slight BS because of the fact that we both know, what he's doing. He to all of his pets, he treat nicely. Melo ain't his pet.
Facts. That's exactly what's happening.
And we don't like that BS because we see what it is. It's nonsense.
Drop the mic, say, "Hey, baby, hey, Ray, Ray." Well, James Ray gonna be clapping, be like, "Hey, baby, hey, baby, hey, Tay Bay."
Tay Bay and Ray.
And this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm not mad at you, dude, because you have a favorite player or whatever. I'm a former coach. I understand that some players you feel more partial to than others in terms of what they bring and who they are and their personalities and all that. Okay, I get that. Okay. But when you are actively hating, actively working against, come on, man, that's something altogether different. And that's why
it's apparent. He's not even hiding it.
Right, exactly. This is where I part with this dude. And I've always said that. You know, you see, there's a lot of people can carry out the letter of the law, but do you want the person to carry it out who is the most insensitive or the most BS person? Somebody with no sense of understanding or kindness or compassion for anybody? No, you don't want that. You want somebody who can manage a system and a team of a lot of different personalities and talents and mesh all of that stuff in and get them working together. That's what it's about. But this dude don't know how to do that because all that stuff he learned from Pop was in his head. And now that he didn't got it out of his head onto the team, it don't make no sense to them dudes. So they out there just going for what they know. They just that's why we see so much one-on-one stuff. Out there just going for what they know.
Right. DJ, thank you, my brother. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out because I'm gonna get back to work on these videos. Y'all come to the live at 5 on Saturday. Hopefully, Coach will be there.
I'll be there.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be there, JJ.
I did invite Rev. I don't know if he's gonna show up, so I don't know what's going on.
I'll
with
be
that,
there too, JJ. I'm sorry.
I want you to be there, Coach. I want you to be there, Uncle Vern.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work. It'll be about 3 or 4 videos that we'll play back to back and just maybe discuss his journey, you know. And I'm gonna take it all the way up through the injury, so it may even be 5 videos. I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work. Y'all cook and peace out.
Drop the mic. Said send a link.
Yeah. Keep up the good work, Jay.
Will do, my brother. Peace
Have a great day, my sister.
Peace and blessings, Coach. Everybody.
All righty.
Bye, DJ.
Hey, JJ.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You too, honey.
Okay. Hey, DJ, I'd like to respond to something in the chat.
Yeah. So where's it at? I pointed out.
Paul Bearer.
This right here?
No, up.
Up. Okay.
How can you say he's actively working against him? Melo was literally the undisputed rookie of the year before his injury. You just got to give all credit to Melo. Come on, man. I don't even like JB. Okay. Paul. Since I'm the one that said that, I'd like to respond to you. Okay. That's all, DJ. Next.
That what you said, Coach Joe?
Okay. I mean, DJ, if you've been watching them play like we have and I have since the preseason and know the game, you wouldn't make that kind of statement. Clearly, or you would make that kind of statement because you have an agenda. Either way, I'm okay with either way. Kick rocks.
Mm-hmm.
You get that much of my breath.
Hey, like that one show. You can take the easy way or the hard way.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they used to tell, hey, Coach, they used to tell me that basketball game was was just like the game of life. A lot of times I see the comparisons in it.
Facts. Well, that's what we talk about here. OG, that's what we talk about when we say the game within the game.
Right. You got to be real fast on your feet.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting around dozing off that Cheech and Chong, huh?
Right. Hey, not all the time. You got to wake up sometime. But some people got to somebody got to be woke. You got to be watching out. But what I'm saying is the fact that even in the chat, you got to be fast on your feet.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because us here in the chat, on DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, #new media, Nation United, we mellowholics. So, and we unabashedly mellowholics. So I don't take offense to nobody coming on here saying some stuff about my credentials of being a mellowholic. I understand that they don't understand, and I ain't here but I ain't gonna explain it today. Today ain't the day.
Terry in the chat says Paul Bear is James Borrego's burner account. Let me read this. Paul Bear says you guys swear y'all never been wrong about nothing. You know what? I've been wrong about something. What I was wrong in, instead of 15 points as a starter, Lamelo averages 21 points as a starter. So yeah, I was wrong.
I bet you this. I tell you this, DJ. I bet you I tell Paul right now. Look here. I bet you ain't wrong about this. I bet you've been on all day today and you ain't hit that like button.
Right.
Hey, but look, DJ, and OG. Look.
Yeah.
This is the reality of this, right? They're on this chat. They're in our family chat. What are you doing in our family chat? Where's your family chat? See, the fact that you're over here tells us who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're not giving you any of our time and efforts. We're talking about the truth and what we know to be true. We're not here to be true to you, because who are you? You in our room. You in New Media's family room. What are you talking about?
He's still, hey, Coach, is he still welcome?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, because I believe in what Nipsey say. Nipsey Hussle said before he passed away. He said when people act crazy in our neighborhood, in our family, we just have to just sit them on the corner for a little while until they have a time out, until they come back to themselves, and then we invite them back. We invite them back in. We ain't gonna cancel nobody because they don't get it. But if their behavior is not in alignment with what we're asking for and the way how we behaving, then we got to say, you might have to go for a longer time.
Oh yeah, it's just like what Snoop said. He said too. I know no, that ain't Snoop. That's 50%. I know I talk fast, but if you listen up, I don't have to slow down for you to catch up. A lot of people just say. A lot of people really ain't listening. They ain't trying to hear it. You understand?
Right.
They came to that conclusion that they already know. Hey,
Facts.
you already know. They keep on going.
OG and DJ, tell me this. Explain this to me. Melo played. How many games did Melo play? About DJ? 40. What did he play?
Yeah, around that number.
Something. Yeah,
44. About 44. 41 games. So
41.
With almost no preseason, right? With no summer league. Okay, everything is accelerated. So he wants us to believe, those who are on the outside to think that we don't know. They want us to believe that in 41 games and in a couple weeks, JB is so great a coach. He trained Melo, so that's the reason why Melo is a rookie of the year or was the leading rookie of the year candidate in 41 games.
That's bullshit.
In a couple weeks. Who believes that? If you believe it, I got a lease for you of a bridge in New York that I own. I don't like to brag, but I own the bridge in New York called the Brooklyn Bridge. So I'm it's up for sale. Stupid.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Matter of fact,
Come on, man. That's nonsense. That's like Duke. That's like Mike Krzyzewski taking credit for Kyrie, and Kyrie spent 1 year at Duke and was hurt half the year. So it's Kyrie going to the league, killing, always been killing. And Mike Krzyzewski's scared. You know, well, you know that was that great coaching at Duke. Man, come on, man.
Sure.
Pass me with that nonsense.
Because Charlotte general manager wasn't expecting that. None of them expecting Melo to come out and do what he did. Come out and do just like how he did. That's bullshit. One of them not expecting. They already said it, so you can't take credit for something that it was given to you. You can feel blessed and continue. That's all you can do. Try to utilize. If you got some sense, you'll utilize it to your best. But sit up there and try to deny the fact that ain't working.
Yep. When I was watching the Nets yesterday pull out their belt last night on the Pelicans, and I was watching Curry cook, and I was just every time Curry was cooking, Kyrie, I said, yeah, boy, look at that, look at his daddy. Look at his daddy, boy. He did a great job on that, boy. Look at that. Look at it. He came here ready for this NBA thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terry in the chat says, if Paul Bearer comes back after the timeout, then it proves he's secretly a fan of new media. Well, they won't admit it. They it's funny when they say, oh, that's why no one watches you while you're here.
Wait a minute, you saying that from inside the family chat.
Right. Trust me, coach, if no one's watching me, I'm better yet just cutting the grass or chilling in this island.
Well, irony. Some people don't know irony.
Right. I love it though. You know what's funny, OG? I still have the love of my heart, even though that shines and weirdos come through the channel, because we all people. I know that social media just gives them an identity that's not reality to them. The way they are in social media is not how they are in real life. So since I know that, it's not really a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you there, DJ, because you couldn't articulate that any better, my brother. That was beautiful. Thank you.
And I can't.
I have to agree with you, DJ, but I kind of think there is like that in real life, DJ.
Yeah, weird. If it's anything, it's weird.
And I think it's beyond that Republican and white, black, all that other thing. I think it's just two characters of people. The one character is the I don't give a fuck character, and the ones that do give a fuck character. And I think that's all I can base it down to. I don't think it's no in between.
Facts. Wealth Engineering. How you doing, my brother? He says, Coach Joe, half of Melo's NBA career was still wanted him to ease him up instead of giving him minutes because he only played 12 games in the NBL. Yeah, that's what he said. And I was thinking about asking JJ if she can put a lot of Borrego's quotes together and we can put it to song and we can make some money off of it. Dude, that's just talk, man.
Yeah.
Because guess who else is in from the JVA and playing quite a few minutes as was starting too at the beginning of the year. That's the kid down in Houston. Okay, he played in the JBL too, and I didn't hear no.
Coach, I think he meant NBL.
I mean NBL. He played in the NBL too. See, so I haven't heard all this narrative about him. He only played these many games. We got arrested. The only person we hear that about is Melo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all you're gonna hear about for a long time too.
Yeah, I see
Hey,
Melo
DJ,
got that sling off. I see Melo got that sling off, family, and he got that arm swinging. So you guys can see that from what I see is that that thing is healing real fast.
Uh-huh.
Wait to get that thing off. When you take that sling off, that means that it's healing real good. So yeah, I saw that's a good sign.
That's a damn good sign, man.
Yep.
He's ready to play. Every time he's working on his left hand. He's not even left-handed. He's just working on that what's going to do when he comes back.
Facts.
Even more ambidextrous. And that's going to be a scary sight.
Hey, DJ. Hey,
What you say,
DJ?
Uncle Vern?
Hey,
What's up?
Look here, I wanted to ask you your opinion about that, but I already saw how you said about it yesterday, though. But I want to ask you again about your opinion on that Melo being pick number 3 on that list.
Yeah, that's based on potential, and they're
Right.
not wrong. I mean, he's a 6'7" guard that's still growing, and he checks all the boxes of winning. Character,
Yeah.
program change, flash, dash. He can pass. He can shoot. He's
agree.
not
But look here,
fearful.
DJ. I agree, because you told me yesterday that same thing. I listened to you when you said it. But this is what I disagree with. I think he should be ranked number 1.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Luka, hey, look here, coach. Luka better watch out. And whoever number 2 is better watch out too. And Donovan Mitchell and the rest of them, they can just keep going look behind. Go and look behind. But Luke and the rest of them 2 better watch out. That's what I think, DJ. That's my opinion.
No,
I
you can't go wrong with that.
On that too.
I like that. I like that, OG.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Victorious Crockett says, "Yo, DJ, my super chat won't go through. Politics. They doing that bull stuff again. That's okay. We're gonna still keep doing our videos. Yeah, they're doing some funny stuff. I tell you." Douglas Golden Child says, "New media. I know a little late, but salute to you, DJ, Coach, Unc. Show was lit. Thank you, my brother."
Thank you, Douglas. I like that list too, and I wanted to, if anybody any family in the room watched the Phoenix Utah game last night, which I did. I thought it was really good. Those are the number 1 and number 2 teams ranked in the West right now, and people. I heard Perk say in particular about Devin Booker is getting disrespected, and he should have been higher. Yada 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 yada. If anybody watched that game, y'all will know why I said what I said at the time when I on the show a few days ago, because he showed it in that game. His shot was hot and cold, and he pretty much just gave them a little bit of defense and a lot of offense, a lot of usage. That's what he does. And he almost shot him out the game last night. Chris Paul saved him, and that's just truth. So ain't nobody hating on the dude. I like the dude, but his game is very good, but it's not. It's too limited and one dimensional in my mind. He's got to expand it more.
Yeah. Coach, you're right. That's exactly. Chris Paul has changed the dynamic of the Suns. He has. The Suns weren't winning anything before Chris Paul.
Facts.
Some would say that's set for being an MVP in my opinion. I know he's not going to get it because of it's not popularity. And shout out to Turo Allen for the $2 super chat. He said not much, but here to support. Hey man, no matter if it's $1 or $2, man. Everything that helps the channel grow, man. Thank you, my brother. Peace and blessings. What was gonna say, Coach Gaudreau?
I like that. One of the family members pointed out. What you just said, Rahan Bizzle, Melo, overseas pro, Australia, pro play with Drew League, invited to work out with some of the best at the Hines at UCLA and JBL before draft. Rahan Bizzle, brother, what's the deal is. See, there's somebody who know the deal, who've been watching and paying attention, and who understands what they were watching and seeing and what this means. But a lot of these folks that come that are talking and stuff, they haven't done their homework. They don't really know what they're talking about. Appreciate that, Rahan Bizzle. That's awesome. That's all. Yeah, I wanted to share that.
Another super chat from Dextorious Crockett for the $5 super chat. He said, "Keep up the good work, always, man." And I like saying that name, Dextorious.
Yes.
Crockett.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
He supports all the videos, Coach Joe.
Yeah,
amazing.
He's a writer.
Yeah,
a real family member.
mm-hmm.
You know, committed family member, not real. A committed family member in his way. You don't want to judge family members.
Right.
You know, everybody's family in here, so and that's how he expresses himself, and we appreciate it. That's all.
You know, it's funny, Coach. We could be talking about how to make a peanut butter sandwich. And Dextorious Crockett, I bet you he would be on there. That's love, man. That's love.
Yeah.
Rap Guy says Perkins and Draymond work for Clutch Sports. Okay.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it.
Draymond. They do, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I thought so.
You know, see, when coach, AOG, when you know, back in the day, it was all Falk, Kevin. I mean, that Falk character, right? Everybody worked for him. Remember?
Yeah.
See, so you know, that's just how it always was. It's gonna be somebody. Clutch Sports is now the thing. You know, it won't. You know, that's it. They ain't the only game in town.
I give you that one too, Coach. I give you this one. Remember when Jay came in? As soon as he came in, who did he hire as his first general manager?
MJ, you mean?
Yeah.
Rod.
Yeah.
Absolutely. My
playing it kind of closer. Hey, whoa. Playing it kind of close to the vest, huh? What are you doing? Hiring your best friend?
Very close.
Hey, how come he can't be one of our guys?
There it is. See, because a lot of stuff I say on here, I don't give chapter and verse why I'm saying it.
Hey, I ain't got no problem. Matter of fact, I ain't got no problem with it. Matter of fact, my name is right there next to it. So then, if you got a problem with it, you can always hit me on the line.
Facts. But you know the OG. You know, you have relationships, and you know you have confidences and stuff you learn. You don't do that. You know what I mean? You keep your word.
No, y'all keep my word. I stand on my word. I stand on my word.
Yeah.
Like I said, and I back my word with my name. I ain't got no Jane Doe or John Doe sitting up there. You understand? You can always
Facts.
Hey, I question that, Joe.
Facts.
I ain't got.
Facts.
It says, how can we walk together unless we agree? You know, we can walk together. We don't always have to agree because you might want to go another way. You might think it's a better way, and I might say, I go that way. You understand me? Or I'll follow you. We got to go to the same. We trying to get to the same place. That's the point.
Well, what you would think.
Yeah. Hey, boy, you just hit it. You just hit it. I want to get to the truth. New media want to get to the truth, Coach.
Yeah, I know on this side where we are, but I ain't speaking for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because some of these folks, they seem like they, on something else.
No, I ain't on that. Hey, I don't know what that is. I ain't on that shit. I ain't on that shit, man.
See, so that's why we spit when we spit.
Well, this show, it's the morning and it started out with a banger. I love it, man. I love it. And Wealth Engineering says former Phoenix coach was watching Lamelo and Trey, and he couldn't decide who was better.
Well, that's based for me. For me, I'll just say this. I think that's based on his relationship with them too.
Right.
Because Melo showed his advantage when he played Trey and took him down on a walk through the park and parked him right there by the basket and just gave him a little work. Just let him know. You're just a little too short, just too small over here, a little too light in the socks. See, so I don't know. I'd rather have that dude.
And again, we don't like Coach Joe always said. We don't. This is not a putting down a player or not. This is who you would take. I'll take the bigger guard.
Yeah, I want the big guy. I'll take the big guy.
Yeah, it's just common sense. You always take the big guard with the flashy, with the more. If you could get a big guard that can handle the ball like he's 5'9",
that's right.
Take that.
But see, also DJ, we always have to have that caveat, right? Because I'm taking AI almost over any big guard almost.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Coach, I was thinking that too, Coach, and I was thinking about that one dude who used to play for Houston, the one who used to get it in for Houston, the little candidate out
Calvin
David, the other one. Yeah, and Murphy too. I don't know. Hey, Coach, I can go back. I'm telling you.
Well, so it's been a lot.
Yeah. Ain't no wrong with the short guys.
However, the buck stops with the 6'9" Magic Man. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking him every time.
Yeah.
Over everybody at that point, at that position.
I have to agree with you, Coach.
See, I'm starting with the Magic Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree.
Because then I can put 4 wood nickels with him and beat
you.
Yeah.
I mean, Magic Johnson was a winner all through his career, man. He came in. People forget the Lakers weren't winning like that before he got there.
Facts.
He came there and changed the whole fortunes of that team, man. So much so they won a championship his rookie year.
Facts.
No one talks about that.
Hey, Magic won a high school championship, college championships, NBA championships, Olympic championships. One of the greatest Olympic teams he was the captain of. I mean, Magic is one of the greatest winners in sports. And he is 6'9" point guard. Boy, he can energize anybody's. Man, I'm taking him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, you ain't got no argument with me right there.
Hey, TB, I love Kareem, but Kareem will tell you yourself, man, that ain't going nowhere without Magic. Magic was the one that brought it all together.
I've seen Magic win with talent, no talent. The second team, the third team against the first team, man. Come on, man, please. Magic was a winner, period.
Coach Joe, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna point this out and shout out to, let me read this. Ron Bizzle for the $5 super chat to help grow the nation. Says, thank you all for having the honest show for our brother Melo and others in the NBA. Thank you. That means a lot.
Thank you, Ron.
That means a lot. Magic Johnson in the finals as a rookie. Kareem was hurt. And he had to play center, and then there was other injuries.
Facts.
And they still won. They weren't supposed to win that series.
Hey, DJ, the closeout game, Magic had played center, point guard, and he had 42 points, I think 15 rebounds. Triple-double. He just killed. As a rookie, Michael Jordan didn't win until his 7th year. Okay, come on, family. Let's be honest. We don't have to make up stuff.
Yeah, you got to go through that. I got to go through that struggle.
Well, but this dude was one of those individuals who was just created to do that. What he did, to be a point guard in the NBA, to bring people together, to bring teams together, to bring out the best of the people around him, and he did that everywhere he went.
A total winner, man.
Over and over and over again, not one time or two times, but over and over. Speaks for itself. And I see the thing for me. I see Melo. I'm sorry, DJ. I see Melo as having some of that magic in him. When I see the way he plays, when in the beginning of this season, when they stopped, when DJ was when JB wasn't all the way in his head yet. telling him about how he should play when he was just playing. And Airbnb was created and the highlights were created. All that stuff slowed down. Those who've been watching the game.
But Coach Joe, they think it's conspiracy that the coaching staff took away Airbnb alley-oop plays. It's on film.
Look. They can say what they want, but again, those who have been watching know, and those who don't. These other people, they show themselves to be what they are. Okay, uninformed or frauds, either one.
Right on.
I mean, here is Melo. I saw the kind of joy on the faces of the players when they were playing with Melo that I saw when Magic played pickup games at UCLA back in the day. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? And all the teams he played on, the dudes, I mean, everybody just loved playing with him. When have we seen that before, guys?
Magic.
You don't see that today. And look at the NBA. Who's out there having fun, smiling? Who? Nobody.
Yeah, you right.
Coach, Drop the Mic said, who y'all think is the best passer in NBA history? Don't sleep on white chocolate passes. Top 5 of all time. Yeah, Jason Williams could pass that ball, man. I ain't gonna lie. We all know Magic's number 1.
Jason Williams. What's the name? What's the name? Is not having to with the other one when they used to play for Utah back in the Jazz back in the day. Pete
Stockton. Pete
Maravich.
Yeah. Gotta put him on there.
Yeah.
Hey,
but you know what? You guys noticed that I didn't chime in, and I don't chime in on rankings. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good, OG.
Yeah. But I do love.
But I do love every one of them people y'all said. All of them were great passers in their own right. I don't think anybody can argue that.
Right. Jason is another one.
DJ, do we have do you know the brother, the family, Robert Williams? Isn't he always in the family?
Robert Williams. Not really. I've never seen him before.
Oh, okay. Well, never. I just wondered. Okay, never mind. So I heard somebody say Pele was a great passer. He certainly was. Who said that? Oh, Rap God, we love to say that. Yes, he was a great passer.
Man, y'all doing it up today, man. But
see, so I want to be the first of the Meloholics today to say that I miss Melo. God dog it.
Oh boy.
I'm glad you said Melo. I saw him yesterday in the highlights before the game. They showed him coming through the tunnel. I think he was with Terry, and he just had that smile on his face, even through his mask. You could see it in his eyes. And I was just like, dang, man, I miss this kid. I can't wait to get back out there.
Man, that joy that he plays with, the swagger, it looks different, man. I see a bunch of players on the Hornets. They trying to do the stuff he does. It doesn't work. Gets them in a bind at times in games. It's just not the same. Trent Tompkins, you're right. PJ Washington regressed. His rookie year was better than this year.
See, people can see now that Melo is gone, can see what Melo's effect have been on a lot of these players of him not being there, feeding them the confidence and his game, helping them, become better players. So, I feel for PJ. Because I thought PJ, this year was taking a little turn there, and he started playing well, so or at least was moving in that direction. I thought so. I don't know. Yeah, I still think that being a new parent and all that is probably weighing on him, but I hope he finds his way back.
Hey DJ,
what up, Bonk?
As a child, right? And even with a lot of kids I played basketball with and grew up with and stuff like that, their main thing was to go into the pros, one of the main things was to go play professional basketball. And a lot of them that was good, their main thing was to be the best ever. So you got a whole lot of people with those dreams that had them dreams when they was a kid. Now they all in the NBA and everything. It's kind of hard for them. A lot of them, 50% of them, to come up and be good enough just to play in the NBA. But the other ones that come up and say, "Look here, I want to still be the best ever," when your game really don't match up with the ones that are considered the best.
Right.
So it gets to be an ego problem. Instead of coming to a conclusion, this is where I am and this is where I fit in, and I shouldn't try to get up out these boundaries or make waves, it becomes an ego problem.
You know, ego ruins great things.
Yeah, when
Uncle
that ego
Vern,
come in, you start. Go ahead.
I wanted to add that I made a comment yesterday on Twitter. I said you could tell who's really a good coach, an average coach, or just a lethargic coach. A great coach finds a way for his teams to have specific roles, and then their stars to be featured. That's something that the Hornets got to work on. Right.
I'm sorry, DJ. Go ahead.
Right.
No.
You were gonna say something important, OG.
I'm just what you were saying was important too, my brother, because you helped me. You led to it. You know, for me, we have to just remember, it's not an indictment against him as a person that he's not a great coach.
Thank you.
Not everybody that coaches is a great or a good coach. That's just how it works. You either have the ability, you have the talent, or you don't. Because it's about what you see. It's about being able to see and be able to put groups together and be able to evaluate talent and understand personalities. It's a lot to it, especially on the professional level, where these guys don't really have to listen to you because they make more money than you. So how do you get them to listen to you when they're young and they unfocused and they got all these distractions and they make all this money? How do you get them to focus? And so they can listen to you. Well, you have to be able to have talent and to be able to do that. That's not easy. It's not easy to be a leader. You don't just get to be a leader because you're in a leadership position. We need to stop this nonsense. This is silliness. He is an average coach. It's okay. He's not good at this particular job that he has. This job requires him requires more than a good average coach. You got to be good to manage greatness. See, you got to have the right personality to manage greatness.
Coach,
he doesn't have it. And it's okay. It's just time for him to move on.
Hey, Coach. Like when you said it like that with the personality and everything. Okay, like I had always thought it'd be a good idea to have college coaches coming into the NBA because of the fact that they can more or less relate to not the kids side of the grown player, but can relate to the coming up to it. You know what I'm saying? And get more or less to how they began with, how they came up with a coach like that. So I was thinking, look here. That coach out there at North Carolina State, what's his name? Not Dean Smith, but the other one, they took his job, just quitting this year. Let him be an NBA coach out there at North Carolina. Charlotte.
Hubert
Davis.
Davis.
Gotta move nowhere.
Hubert Davis.
No, not that brother. The white guy. The white guy that quit from he retired from North Carolina, and it's a brother.
Roy Williams.
The brother got his
Roy
job.
Williams.
Yeah. And I was thinking, why not let him come in there? He out there in North Carolina, why not bring him in? Try him for a year or two. Because he's tired of what's going on in the college system. See what's going on in the NBA system. So he got a name out there in North Carolina.
Wait a minute, hold on. OG, hold on. Is that a question?
That's a question.
Okay. Do I think that they should bring more college coaches in?
that can relate. These
Okay,
these
okay.
coaches like Borrego can't relate.
No,
He can't
no,
because
no,
he come with
no,
analytics.
no. I want to answer your question about the college coaches.
Bringing in the college coaches.
Yes, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, go ahead. Give me your opinion on it, though, if you don't mind.
And the reason I don't is because we've had many of them try and they've all failed because it's hard for them to differentiate between these guys of who they had when they were kids and now they're adults.
Okay.
See, that's a tricky thing to be able to switch. That's why I got a better one for you. How about picking from the players who play in the league, who understand the players and grow up with these players, and these are their friends, this is their colleagues and their peers, and they know what they had to do. How about we just keep using them?
That makes sense too.
How about we stop trying to go out and find other people who don't have relatable and don't have the skills necessary to be able to thrive in this area? Why do we keep giving them chances and opportunities and they fail over and over and over again? They keep getting more opportunities. I don't understand.
Okay, so with that analogy, so you agree with that hiring out there in not New Jersey, but out there in Brooklyn? You agree with that hiring out there with them people's with dude? With their coach,
with Steve Nash, with Steve Nash.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. It does. To be honest with you, I wouldn't say I had a problem with it, or I did or didn't have a problem with it. The point, the fact of the matter is, Steve Nash is a Hall of Famer, and he played as a visionary point guard. What can I say to that?
I understand.
Nothing. There's no. I mean, only thing I gotta do is watch him and see what he does. Okay. If he turns out to be Milli Vanilli, Milli Vanilli down in Golden State, then I'll say something.
Yeah, like LeBron said, right? I understand. Anybody can coach as long as they got a good chance.
Well. Luke Walton was undefeated when he sat on that seat.
Already know.
So I don't know.
You just made your point.
Yeah.
I agree.
See. You know what ruined me, guys? Let me tell you guys what ruined me. What ruined me is when I got to LA in the early days, and I went from watching the summer league and the NBA to watching pickup up at UCLA with Magic now. And I ain't see no coaches in the room. I ain't see no general managers around. I just saw brothers in there and NBA dudes in there. Doing their thing.
Oh, yeah.
See, as who they are. That's all I saw. So I know what they can do and I know what they're about. And I'm not going to let these shines and let this system trick me into believing that I didn't see what I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's
your
what they're asking.
rainwater, huh?
Yeah, exactly, because that's what they're asking me to do.
Yeah.
See, we saw Phil Jackson of the like. We saw Don Nelson of the like. We've seen. I'm not against other tribe members being coaches. Not at all. If you have the talent and this is what you're good at, then you do it. And we've seen other tribe members coach in the NBA and be very good at it, at doing those things I'm talking about, being successful on that level. So we know what it looks like. Why does we keep going with the JB looks like that? It don't look like that.
I gotta give Steve Nash credit on one thing. He's doing a good job in just not trying to do too much. Simplify the system. Give the ball to the playmakers. I know the talent is there. But like you said, as long as he's not trying to be Steve Kerr, aka Milli Vanilli, he'll be fine. Don't get emotional, and you'll stay on that roster. He doesn't try to act like he's the big dog.
Facts, DJ.
He always credits the players mainly. He doesn't say the system, the program. He doesn't say none of that crap.
Facts.
He can't because the system is the players.
Right. It's always the players.
Exactly. And last time I checked, I ain't seen nobody making baskets and doing all that stuff but players. What we talking about?
Right.
See. Again, that's all. That's what we're talking about. The game within the game. See, there are other people, guys, who have agendas that are not ours. Our agenda is the game. We love the game. Many of us, a lot of us in the room, we love the game because we know what it's really about, and we know the contributions of the game and who contributed to the game. But there are people who don't have the talent or weren't blessed with the size or whatever to be a part of this, but so they had to find a way for them to get in. And so they found a way for them to get in, and they used their minds and their brains to say that that's why they deserve to have a seat at the table. And I'm pushing back on that.
Right on, Coach. Boy, I love this energy today. I love it to be here with Coach Joe and Uncle Vern, man. It's really, really becoming. This feels like a Saturday, even though it's a Thursday.
Well, this was awesome to me, DJ. Thank you, Vern.
Yeah, thank you too, Coach. Hey, DJ, I'm gonna let you go, but I want to ask you: did you know this little bit of information? This little tidbit of information. Hello.
What information?
Okay, did you know that when Jordan was talking about this book and about that book and everything, the bathroom and everything about that, did you know Craig Hodges tried to come to Magic and Jordan during the time when the Bulls was playing that first championship against LA, and he tried to come to him and tell him, look here, we should go ahead and demonstrate and try to put on an exhibition as far as what's going on out there in the streets, and we should talk more about that social justice thing, you know what I'm saying, what they doing now, 20 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, they did that. They had a chance to do that then, and Magic and Jordan had a part in it, and they both denied it. I mean, both declined it. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that part, but now I do.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, they both declined it. Both of them said it wouldn't fit to a certain extent. They said it wouldn't fit their agenda, their program. They didn't want to get involved in that. And that was doing that Rodney King thing. That was like before even Rodney King jumped out for 92? This was doing 91 and stuff when they won the championship, when they're going to win the championships. And that was even before that. So yeah. Yeah, DJ.
That's crazy.
DJ, I've been at it about this stuff for a long time, DJ. For a long time, bro. And matter of fact, I know Coach, and Coach been at it about it for a long time too. So yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, but you can find that out. Go to Craig Line and go down. That information right there I just gave you. Find that out. It's already out there. It's already out there. You just didn't know that little piece, but that's already out there. It's been out there for a long time.
Yeah, Craig Hodges was a real dedicated family member to our struggle. So I shout out to Craig Hodges.
Yeah, shout out to that brother Craig Hodges, a great man. At that.
Hey, and DJ, you knew when he went down there to go see the president, they had to read that letter to him. You don't even know about the letter he read to the president when they went down there when they won the championship. They didn't want him to do that, did they, Coach? I don't think you know that neither. Look at that. Look that up, DJ.
No, I will, man. And that's why I like this show. You know, as a young man, I'm almost 30, but I feel like every time I'm learning something new from you guys. And Craig Hodges, man, you talk about a warrior. He is that. He's a warrior.
Facts.
He was never afraid to speak his mind. He was never afraid. He didn't go out of his way to diss other brothers and sisters. When you see people on social media or these sites doing now, he was all about the code. He was all about his people, and he deserves that respect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my brother. I grew up with that. I grew up with it. Hey, DJ, I taught him everything he know.
Man, oh man.
I love him, boy. Yeah, I love him, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, I love him, man. But yeah, DJ, all that's true, man. Look it up, man. Yeah, he was down there down at the White House when they got the trophy and everything. Brought it to the White House and all that old crazy stuff. He was down there and it's the Shiki. That's how you pronounce it, Coach?
Dashiki.
Dashiki.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there giving them the business, letting them know what's going on and what ain't going on as far as what's happening. Hey, he went.
And the Kente
it's
Claw.
It's documented. That's true. Look it up.
You know what I saw from Lamelo after Jalen Jones? I know this is a little off topic. After Jalen, I don't know why I said Jalen Jones, but after Jalen scored his 21 points, the first person to congratulate him was Lamelo. On Instagram and on Twitter.
Really?
Congratulated him. Yep.
Okay, say that again. Melo did what now?
So Jalen had 21 points, a career high, and the first person to congratulate him was LaMelo Ball.
Who is Jalen?
The brother that Jalen McDaniel.
OG. He's one of the players on the Hornets team, or one of the bench players that doesn't play hardly that much.
I wouldn't know about him.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up, DJ, because wow, I want to see that with my own eyes, because that's the kind of stuff that builds leadership. See, that's what leadership is right there.
Right.
That's what leadership is right there. See, that stuff just warms my heart when I see it. Fills me with, just joy to see this young boy, just growing and flourishing right before our eyes. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Everybody can be good, but everybody can't be great.
That's my point. That's right, OG. That's the point, man. And OG, I'm trying to do my best with the words I have to bring the family up. To feel what I can feel, man. Because if they could feel half of the joy I feel about this, man, when I see this stuff, we just don't know, man. It's a blessing.
Man, look here, because we blessed to be able to see this man on the road to greatness, man. And then you can say just like that people did when I grew up with Magic and Jordan. So man, I seen dude when he started off. I can say the same thing 20 years from now if it's God's will that I'll be around. I seen dude when he started off, and he was great.
Facts.
I bear witness to the fact.
Facts. And that's why it's so important, I feel like, to take the pulse every now and then and recognize where we are, because to not, so we don't take these moments for granted. Now that we don't have Melo and he's not on the floor, look at this is where we are. So we have to be grateful. That's why I always tried to convey on any of the lives. Convey that it's a great opportunity, another opportunity to see Melo, man.
Oh yeah.
Because it ain't no guarantee.
Oh no.
Man, excellent show, Coach Joe, Uncle Vern. Man, thank you for tuning in today and being enlightened. Don't forget, we will have a show at 8 Pacific time, 11 Eastern.
Facts.
We're going to talk about something important, and tune in.
Facts. It's going to be a great show. DJ, thank you so much again for providing the opportunity for us to come together on, DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, #New Media, Nation United, to be with the family. Vern, thank you so much, OG, for being here as well, my brother. This was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you and love you so much. Thank you, DJ, as well. And I always like to say, hey, Ubuntu, because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are. Everybody have a great day.
All right.
New media.
In the house. Y'all know how we about to ride out. Uncle Vern's music.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.